Hi everyone, it's Tuesday night in Shanghai. It's the eve of ACLE, and I'm Vera Dordick, Vice President of HideNet Publications, here for the week to bring the latest news to you. The fair starts tomorrow, but today we had a great program called the Shanghai Shake-Up, called a wake-up call for the leather industry, and it really was that and engendered a lot of great discussion. It was hosted by Nicolene Van Enter of the Footwearists, who has decades of experience with brands. And she started us right off with the premise that we cannot persuade people with facts. We have to appeal to their emotional side to sell them on leather, just like every other marketer does. And she then proceeded to give us 21 opportunities where leather can make a difference and can gain more market share. And surprisingly, one of the suggestions she had was how some of our booths at leather fairs need to be seriously redone to appeal to designers, who are really the ones that we need to be targeting. She also discussed how younger Chinese population is really defining what luxury is, particularly with streetwear, which then led us to Orietta Pellizzari of the Mattori studio in Milan, who travels the globe studying market research and trends in the market. And she said there is only one trend right now, and that is streetwearization, with collaborations and even the big luxury brands turning to more hip-hop-ish trends, which are actually more expensive than some of the traditional style of luxury items. We then heard from Petards on how the future of leather is a combination with high tech. We also heard a fascinating discussion from Peter Weingarten, who has a new view on sustainability, and he and his firm are developing floating farms, and the first one is being built for about 40 cattle, dairy cows in Rotterdam, off of their port, and we'll be excited to see how that goes, because it really is a groundbreaking model that could change the way a lot of things are done. Mike Costello from Stahl told us about how we can quantify sustainability for different products and how that can work, and consumers can make that choice throughout the leather industry. Mike Redwood talked to us about how we really need to change the narrative about leather from negative to positive, and how to approach the public with a more positive story, and what the future is for us and what it holds with collaboration with other entities. We also heard from the head of a company called ELM, which is a startup that makes use of blockchain technology, and he showed us how blockchain could help leather tell a more interesting story, not just with traceability, but with the story along the way of the leather and the companies involved in producing it at each step of the process. And last but not least, we heard from Arnold Yuan of GST Auto Leather, who gave us a great presentation about leather versus synthetics, and how we need to avoid the race to the bottom against synthetics. And I just have to share one amazing statistic he gave us. In China, of all the E-Class Mercedes sold here, only 2% contain any leather at all, and the C-Class that's sold here contains none whatsoever. That was shocking to a lot of people. And then he just continued the discussion on how we need to work against, not necessarily against, but defining leather versus synthetics. So overall, it was a very engaging and exciting program, and tomorrow holds a lot more. And tomorrow we'll be back in the evening to tell you what the latest was. Tomorrow is also the gala dinner for the APLF, celebrating their 20th anniversary, so we will have the latest from there for you as well. Until tomorrow, good night from Shanghai.